Hi, good evening. Black man,
Mailiana, how
how
you
are
doing?
I'm
Um,
good. Hi. I missed you.
oh, I've missed
Oh,
you. I've missed you. Yeah, you
I
are.
missed thank you. I miss our black man. What's the name?
Mailiana, how
How
you
are
doing? I
I'm
think
good.
your
Huh?
devices is giving
Yeah,
feedback.
I'm taking that off.
Okay.
Yeah, what's the name? I miss our ex spaces. It's been a while. It's been a
Yeah,
while. I think you and Etamote has been doing some, but anytime I see the time, I'm like, oh, I'll join. But I
yeah,
realize
yeah,
it's
me
it's 10 p.m. I'm like,
too.
how is time flying like that? But I look forward to any of them.
But you're doing well. You're doing well. I like your good.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. We just started. We've been starting for a long while now. But yeah.
Hey, don't worry.
You. How has it been? How is life? How is life treating you? How is
Mm,
life?
Can't complain. Well, maybe I'm not facing it yet, but I think now that everything is okay.
But even you, I think, well, if you, well, I don't know about what comes in mind is that
Tell me now.
would you really, really, really feel it? Like, would you really, really feel it? Because I think you feel the stress of life if you actually it's your mindset. I don't know how.
Exactly.
Yeah, because someone will go through some things and see it to be
No.
tedious. Another person will go through
Mm,
that same thing and be like, well, it's just normal. It's just one of
yeah.
those things. So, and you are someone like, I don't think you would or ever see something
What
and
makes
be
you
like,
say that?
I don't know, but like, I just don't know. You, having conversations. We've not had much conversations, but having conversations with you is like, you're not really like you're just a positive person, and most of the time, like if you're a positive person, even when negativities happen, you
Yeah.
don't see it as negativity. You just see it as one of those things and move on. And with that person, you just keep moving and things will be moving on well for you. But we know that sometimes life happens, something
Yeah.
can happen, accidents and all that. But I think that one too, you may be able to handle it better. So I look forward to seeing you. But you are doing well though.
Thank you.
How you're in the Timothy and all that. So you people are doing actually. You people are keeping the the ecosystem afloat.
It's
Well,
entertainment, you know me. I think,
well,
well,
it's
okay,
supposed
me.
to, At least
mm,
you're tagging along.
Right now, I'm more
Yeah.
focused on the Bitcoin ecosystem, but I'll come back. I'll come back. It's
Well, I'm
just
sure you are now
you.
finding your balance with what's the name? National service as well. So
So it's not stressful. That's one thing I always thank God about. Like the job space, I don't know, but my managing director, she's very cool. And because it's a law firm, so I don't get to do a lot of things except for maybe when you're
what? Oh, yeah, working with the lawyers. How is it like working with the lawyers? How
they
is
are
it like
very
working with
like
the lawyers? Because
they
I
are
also
so
have
calm.
the same experience.
Yeah, they are so
So
calm, like
calm.
all of them. Yeah. They
Yeah,
just
just in their books.
exactly like they can be behind their PC all day. Like they don't talk
Mhm.
nothing, unless maybe they are just going for a short break or having a conversation and then, we just chat a little bit about compliance and all of that. I try
Mm.
to, get them to learn about blockchain, the AML compliance stuff.
Eh,
Yeah.
interesting.
Oh, but
Well,
there's
working
so
with the
much.
lawyers are fun. Working with lawyers
Exactly.
are fun. Please join those on WhatsApp. Please join the Zoom meeting. The link is in the WhatsApp group. Yeah. I had the same experience as well when I was working with the lawyers. In fact, I really
Oh,
wanted
you,
to
you
be
you
a
also worked
possible,
in a law firm.
not law firm, at the bank, but I was
Oh,
working
okay,
with
okay. You are
lawyers.
okay.
Yes, legal department. It
Okay.
was so fun. Like having conversations. They are like, okay, well, they are learned people. And I love like deep conversations. So their
Yeah,
conversations are not boring. Like
exactly. They
they'll
know
give
how
you
to hold it.
facts. They'll give you facts and everything like that. So it was always like interesting to go to work when I was working with the lawyers. But I never saw myself being a lawyer.
Yeah.
Everyone was like, you can be, you fit, it
Mm.
will fit you. Da, da, da. I was like, no, I don't see myself being a lawyer.
You don't
If
want
I
to
would
be one.
do law, then that means that I have actually what finished. Like I don't know what to do. I'm bored in life, and
And
I'm
you
going to
want to
do law.
try it out. Oh, but you can be a lawyer and then be doing notary services, like helping with companies and all of
Mm,
that. Not
yeah, but to think of the process of becoming a
a
lawyer,
lawyer. It's
like the
difficult. Like
process.
you
Oh
have to go
God,
back to LLB, LLM. So I
it's
mean,
not easy. The whole process is not easy. But
yeah.
if you're someone who started from like from when you went to uni and
Uni.
then LM,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like that
It's
one.
so much easier,
It's
exactly.
so it I feel it's easier because you are
Yeah.
just going through it. But
Then
when you are done with school,
you have to start all over again.
hey, it's not possible.
I don't know
Like
why it's only in the medicine as well. Like only those people that if you want to do their courses, you have to go back to uni days to start all over. Like you have to do a new degree course.
yeah,
It's just I wanted
it's
to be one, but then I realized nah, it's not possible. So maybe I'll just do MA since I think
mm, mm,
yeah, MA there you would not have to go back to uni days.
interesting. Like in fact in life right now, you're always learning something new because small
Yeah.
time Claude has brought this has done this like the tech like tech oh God
It's taking over.
every time there's something new to learn.
Yeah.
And now you put yourself that you're going to also go to school and learn again. It's like you're
By
saying
the time
no
you are done, then new inventions.
new invention. So it's like sometimes I wonder, like if you are going to learn or you're going to do like for me like
Something
this,
new.
I'm planning to do masters. Like if I'm
Yeah.
going to do masters right now, what course that do I have to do?
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
done so what course do I have to, that will actually make sense like for the
In the
like
next
at least
five
in the
years.
next 10 to 20 years. I
Yeah.
know like, oh God, it's really like you have to now do that research, read
Yeah.
new articles, and be like, okay. Because I
This is
remember
a
when I
new.
was when I my very first plan, hello Danso, welcome. We've already started a conversation. So I don't know, but you find your way around it. So I remember my plan from uni was that okay, I'll finish uni by 2022 and I would do my national service. So during the national service period, I will apply to go for masters in either US or Canada. I think US was my top tier.
Yeah.
Then I'll go and do data science, right? But yeah, teaching data analytics. I'm like,
Yeah, you love it.
yeah, and I'm like, if I had gone to do the data science, would I really, really, really use
Mm.
it? Like, would I really love it? Because I'm teaching data analytics and I love it as well. Now I'm like, okay, do I need to go and do the masters in data science again? It's not really necessary because all that I want to know, I
You
can know
already
it on my
know.
laptop.
Yeah. Yeah.
And almost the top data professionals that I have been following, they all see masters as like, I don't need masters to do what I'm doing. Like,
Yeah.
serious.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't
That's
know.
how
Most
it's
of them. Most of them.
like right now. If you're doing masters, probably it's just like for me like this. Me, I like to I will do my masters, I'll do PhD, I'll do awesome. It's just because I like the school settings and I like maybe it will open doors for me to meet other people and build other like now if I'm going for masters, I'm not going for masters because oh I want to also like wear another get a degree or no. Like I'm going to make strategic friendships, like friendships that will last. You see that thing that you go into some offices and you be like, oh, we went to school together. That's like the mindset I'm going in with because masters right now or school education right now, you have to take it by yourself. Like you have to hold, like you have to take your laptop or take your phone and say, I'm learning this, and you will learn it because everything is online. Literally, everything.
Yes.
Everything.
And I think it just depicts how education was actually built because it's like a business. and now everything is online. So people start to contemplate: do I
Serious.
actually need to go to school to learn it? Because now the job market is not even using these certificates anymore.
Mm,
People are just, getting applied, just learning things online. And
mm.
just like you were saying with the masters, I think nowadays school is just about connections.
Yes,
Like
so
just getting to
seriously.
know people.
I'm sitting here and I was like, why do like if I doing my master's in Ghana sounds weird to me, like because I went to school in Ghana all
In
my days.
Ghana.
Like, why am I going for masters in Ghana again? What connection am I going to make in Ghana again? Like, oh, let me go somewhere so that I know that I
Yeah,
have
you
some people
form,
in some
yeah.
countries. You get, but to think of doing masters, it has to do with connections. You are going to meet some lecturers who are going to know someone. And hey, that one, it's more of connection. Because the school system right now, me, I really, really believe like there's a lot we have learned from the school system, but there has to be an evolution going on. Like there has to be a revision of the curriculum because like sometimes I wonder what they are learning in school actually. Like seriously. I don't know if they are still doing that. What's the name? Oh, there was this course in UG that everybody used to hate. Oh, I've forgotten the course.
Is it research
Oh,
method?
no research method. It's a compulsory like it's compulsory for
School
the
required.
non. Yeah, it's more of like it was in mathematics. It was numerical something or numeracy skill.
Mm.
Yeah, numeracy skills. Everybody that I come across taking numeracy skill didn't like
It's
numeracy skill. Like they were like they are running away from mathematics. Now they've come to
meet
uni. They are
another
doing
one.
something like
Yeah.
sociology. And you're now coming to the lab to do numeracy skills again. But I didn't do numeracy skills because I was studying mathematics. So they really like, I was like, and then they'll be like, what did I even use it for and all that. But in the long run, as I'm sitting here, I'm like, if you don't like mathematics, find a way to like mathematics by any ways necessary because you see the world like actually everything that is being done when I think one of my friends talking about this coding stuff, talking about tech stuff, talking about science fictions. These are all science and mathematics. If you don't know, you don't know. So I don't know, but like this world is interesting. So hi, Kofi, hi Dan. So please unmute yourself and add join the conversation. So today is actually the very first let's chat. So I've been chatting with Black Man for a while now, for like 10 minutes straight now. Oh wow, we are going. And so please feel free to actually champion and share your opinion about education. How was your education? In fact, let me start asking questions. What were some of the questions that I wanted to ask? Oh, one major thing that I see, or like, hey, one major thing that I see that gives me ache, or I hear that gives me ache, is school is scam. I'm like, school is not scam. Like, do you believe? Oh, okay, your name is Shifana. Did I pronounce it
Yeah,
right?
the H is silent.
Okay, Sefana.
Yes, please.
So we're from the Kofi. I see Kofi here. I see Sefana,
And
Titiyaka, said. Hey, it's okay. Let me just stay with Sefana.
Pedro, yeah, it's my surname.
So Kofi is part of your surname?
Yes.
Oh, nice meeting you. Wait, so
Nice
your
meeting
father
you
gave
too.
you all his names, or like whoever named you gave you all his names. That's interesting. Nice meeting Sefana. Right. So my question is, like, is school scam? Like you that you've gone to school up to this level that you find yourself, whether it's
I'm not done with school yet. I
okay,
mean, yeah, I'm still in the university
which level?
level 300 studying mining engineering.
Interesting. A fun fact, I have a family member in Navy, right?
Mhm.
But how is it? How has school been? Do you believe like I'm sure you've come across this that word that school is scam.
Yes, I don't think school is calm because technically speaking, you need education in like every aspect of your life.
Mm-hmm.
And currently with the way technology is going, if you are not experienced enough to understand certain languages, probably like the coding languages and all of that, you would think people are just making noise about and things. Meanwhile, you are lacking behind.
True, true, true. That's true. For me, the reason why I say school is not scam is that if let's be real, if you didn't go to school from crèche, right? Some people went to crèche. I didn't go to crèche. I spent only one semester or one year in nursery. I was just jumping like that. But if you didn't go to school in this part of the world, do you think you make good friends? That friends that would actually push you? Like, well, some of
No.
us like you really make I don't think you will make good friends. You will just make friends that you people will be playing together all the time. Like that's like I believe like and then sometimes too the people you meet in school, right? We are all growing. I believe that when we hit like 40, 50, or let me give this scenario. When I see the in fact I saw some video on hi Dan, so I can see you. Oh no, I know this face. I thought it was just a normal I know you, I know you. Yeah. So I was thinking, I was like, I saw a video on TikTok where it was about like these people are old, these women, they are old. I'm sure in their 40s, some will be in their 50s, and they call themselves the CEOs. And they have multiple businesses and all that. And I'm like, they probably some of them met through when they were old, but I'm sure that there are some people that also it was classmates that they were classmates throughout, so it was easy to say, oh, this is my classmate, this is my this. And even if, as I now I have some friends in the bank that I can just call and be like, oh, I need this services. Can your bank render it? That. I have some friends who are, well, they are married, but then I can just call them. If I didn't go to school, I don't have that. I don't think I'll have that. That's settings of human like connections and people skills and communication is one key. We don't look out, we don't think it's necessary. People actually go to school, finish school, and then they are like they still can't speak. There's like communication barrier, like they don't know how to speak in crowd and all that. And I'm like, "Why did you go to the school? You just went to the school straight. School now for like the school didn't pass through you, seriously." Because these are some of the skills that when you come out of school, you realize that they are very, very important.
Oh,
And people seriously, you where some people will say what when you those people used to talk in class or used to ask questions a lot, right? They'll be like, what? There's a name for them. Oh, there's a name for them. Because I remember a lot. There were people that teachers will just call them. They are always talking. And sometimes teachers will give them the note to come and dictate, and then they'll be speak. I was like, wow, like for me, I was not that person, though. I wasn't this talker that you would think that, oh, Miss Mailiana talks. Like up to now, my JHS mates, my SHS mates, even in university, they are all surprised as how I talk like online and all that. Well, it's because I'm home, it's because I'm in my own corner. But everybody's surprised about how I speak or how I talk. And I think public speaking or communication skills can be you can utilize the school setting to actually build it up and as well. That's one of it. Another one is that whatever course you study in school, there's actually it plays a role in your life no matter what, even if it's sociology. Even if why do I keep saying sociology? I don't know, but like even if it's dance, do you know that do they have masters in that in dance? I don't know. I think if I'm going to do masters, I may do masters in dance because I want to learn how to dance. Who knows? Black one dance. So who knows that there's masters in dance? Is there masters in dance?
Not that I know of, though.
Let me search online. Let me search online to see. It'll be interesting to go and do masters.
You're going to meet Dance God Lloyd.
No, I don't want the academy one. I want that by the time I'm done with like I'm done, I have like certificate masters. You see, so that yeah. Oh, there is, but not in Ghana though. So it's London. 44 master's degree in dance in Europe. Oh, let me add Ghana and see. I can only see the UK and graduate admission, School of Performing Arts. They do have, they
Oh,
do
they do.
have.
Oh,
Yeah,
I just realized the lady dropped out. I had something for her. I think it's a resource. She said she's into engineering, right? I think they are
yeah.
doing some engineering workshop for people that are interested, like in the mining sector. At
Really?
Yeah, La Palm Royal from 3rd to 5th June. So I thought she was still on, so I'll just share the link and then she registers and attends.
Okay, okay, she's not back. I thought it was done. So you can share it to me on my DM so that I'll just forward it to her. Thank you. Already, we are actually making connections here. I love it. I love it as well. Yeah. What other topic as well? This is just the beginning. Honestly, when I was trying to start this, I was like, how would they go?
Yes.
I didn't
Yes.
have a bite on the school is topic.
You didn't have what? Come again, Danso.
I didn't have a I didn't have a bite on the school is question.
Mm, okay. But what do you think about
So
like school is calm? What do you think?
school has never been a scam. It's just that people have different perspective about school. People believe that going to school automatically are going to be rich at the end. That's the thing that makes them after they don't gain that they will say school is calm. You get it?
True,
The basic
true.
the basic purpose of school is to enlighten you. We have two types of education, the formal and then the informal. The ones we are taught in the house, the manners, how to talk to adults, all those things. We just go to school to do the upgraded version, like
Mm.
how to relate in a corporate setting, how to talk, all those kind of stuff. So if you go to school thinking that, oh, after degree I'm going to land a job, there's this, if you are disappointed, then you come out to say school is calm.
Yeah.
But let's say
But
you
that's
go
it.
there
Yeah, it's
to
true.
network, like I think as you were saying, think of my friends are from school. I don't even have a friend, let's say like I know this person in the neighborhood. It's always from school,
Seriously, like my neighbors don't even
from
know.
primary, from
It's
primary to
true.
university. And I've met some amazing people through school. I would have never met them if I was sitting in the house thinking school is calm. No. And about the master something, some of us the
Mm.
field that we chose, we have to go back to school to do masters and PhD.
Oh my God. Tell me
It's
about
not
it.
easy. Yeah, so I want to read clinical psychology.
Hmm.
I want to become a
Interesting.
clinical psychologist or a sports clinical sports psychologist, something like that. So it's automatically I had to go and do my masters, do some internship for like a year, then I can start to practice or go back to school again for PhD. I have a long journey ahead of me.
All the best. All the best. In fact,
Thank you.
the reason
Thank
why I'm
you.
laughing is I saw a post today, I think it's today or yesterday, and the person was like, some people are using school as a way of as a cover up. They don't want to work, but oh, I saw the video. It was so funny how the person placed it. It was like someone who finished school is going to do masters, then now PhD, and then they're just going to school. Is he's thinking that it's a way for them to not to work. So why would you be just going to school like that? But it makes
Oh,
sense.
yeah, me too. That was my ideal, like, analogy, that I wouldn't want to work now.
Yeah.
In the next 5 years, I
Mhm.
want to go to school. So
It's
even after
going like
completing
that.
college, I still feel like doing masters, and after masters, maybe if there's PhD out to branch, I'll just do it like just like that. But I realize, nah, right? Yeah, just giving schools money.
Yeah, you're actually just giving school money. But some people are actually doing it on scholarship. Those people are the ones that are enjoying because you are learning and then you are being paid as well to learn and
Yeah,
all that.
yeah,
That
especially those in research, postdocs, doing
yeah.
all those stuff. They are very brilliant. I have amazing
Mm-hmm.
friends like that, who are doing. I think right now, well, maybe with time we'll talk about that, but I feel like all those things, they are supposed to change the way that researchers, because now it's like everybody just does research, they post their research paper, and
Yeah.
that's all, like nothing else. It doesn't make any impact. Not so much people even
Crazy.
read those research papers. Well, maybe maybe with time they'll change how things are, but now I don't see the relevance in it because hmm,
Hmm. Honestly, probably the people who are the researchers that may be relevant to will be researchers that are going to be finding going to be tailored towards like this AI going on research to tailored to health, food. Those ones are like I think those ones make sense, especially even one major one is climate change. This climate change happening, this one, it's like well, research is always is needed, but I don't know, sometimes too, they just do the research and that and someone like me, if I get research scholarship, I'll just go because it's a scholarship. I'm not going with the vim that oh I'm going to do research so that I find the problem and find the solution. I'm just going because it's scholarship. So there are those people as well there. But I'm sure that there are researchers that are very needed for this, like to actually be able to predict. I think research is mainly to know what's happening and to be able to
yeah.
predict the future better.
Yeah, more importantly, I think all the angles are very important. Every research field is important.
Yeah,
It's based on the findings and what the person actually do with that data or that
finding.
article
Yeah,
that it comes up with. Because most of the time
yeah,
it just ends up on the Google Scholars website, and that is all they are done. And
that's
just
it.
like that, so it shouldn't be the case.
That's
Like,
it.
because you did the research to solve
That's
a
what.
problem. So if you are done, you
Mm-hmm.
need to, at least if you submit it, you need to like do some follow-ups, make sure that at least the research is solving the problem that it was intended to solve, not just ending on the website as, whatever
Yeah.
AI, this person wrote this research and that is all. Anyways.
Also, also, with what you're saying, it just came in mind. Have there been a system and a structure that will actually make it possible? Because sometimes you do the research and everything, but there's no institution to carry on the research and implement it. Because note that these researchers are just researchers to make sure that, oh, this was going on, this was going to happen in the future or whatever they predict, but there has to be an institution. You see how the science, or let's even say how AI is all about. I'm sure the research for AI started a long time ago, but there was an institutions behind the scenes that took all those research and like made it like build it into a solution to solve problems. If there are no institutions to do that, the students is just going to, or the researcher is just going to be doing research and then just be uploading it and that's it. So always, I think most of the time, so it has to do with the institutions that are going to be using it. So if I think at this point, if I'm going to do any research course, I will actually look at that line to see that, okay, if I do this research, which institution that is going to benefit from this? It has to be known because otherwise they are just making this what's the name, the website, just get more uploads and that's it.
I think most of the times, they make ready available institutions or companies that will fund those research. But
Yeah.
usually, if you are being funded by an organization or an institution like a university, your research will end up with them. That one, you don't own the rights over it. But then, if it's, let's say, a mining sector that wants you to do a research around them, and then they fund your whole process and everything, when you get the findings or when you are done with your research, you present it to them. They take it from there. But usually, this bureaucracy and these things that we face in our countries, people don't like the things they find out. Mo-
Yeah.
Most of the time, it affects their business model, or it affects, or you are leaking something. So once they see the direction of the research, they just either, they end it, or they don't take it public, and then just credit you, the researcher, and you too, because you don't really care about the research you did. You just accept whatever it comes out of it, and then you go your way, because after all, you were fully funded to do that research.
True.
So yeah.
So it's more of like me, I've brought you the information. You use it or you don't use it. I'm good to go. I've got
Exactly.
what I need.
The only
Well,
thing you need is a credit.
yeah, it's true. This whole system is really this whole system is really, and this is one thing that I don't know, but I'm on a journey of making it, or building that in this in our current state. I don't think there are enough jobs for us, and I believe that we have to create jobs for the next generation. Think of it. Like the job openings, the job opportunities that have been there has been there for like over 50 years or something. In fact, you can still see 60 plus people in office in the ministries and all that. It's just me. I believe that all that we are studying and all that, we have to actually build our next stream of income, the next institutions and all that as well. So all this is to say that if we are to build companies, we are to build institutions, we are to build a new economy, that means that we have to actually know the loopholes. And I believe that we knowing the loopholes is going to come from what we learned in school. Because for me, for example, I learned statistics, mathematics, and economics, right? And even if I just take mathematics, there's a lot that I didn't really value mathematics because it was just made in the sense that like mathematics is hard. Like when I went to uni, like University of Ghana, in fact, immediately I got that course and I started saying it. Oh, you've gotten admission. Which school? UG. Which course? I'm like economics, mathematics. And I was like, hey. So I learned mathematics with that mindset of it's hard. So I never took it serious. But after living my life working out, I'm like, math is very, very important when it comes to you actually putting things together, projecting things, and like calculating things for it to happen. Because if you actually live a calculated life, sometimes you are not surprised about things, right? Because you know that, oh, if I put in 20 CDs, I'm going to get this percentage, and that's it. But we didn't value it that way. We didn't see, oh, like we up to now, what's the name? There are some topics that will be like, why did they allow us prove that what pi is 3 points, what pi was ever is, like, why do we have to prove it? There were some things that it didn't make sense to us. But if the curriculum changes for us to see the relevance of, okay, we knowing about pi in relation to real world, this is how it's going to relate. People are going to think of, okay, in the real world, there are problems like this, and I can use this to solve it. So now we are building problem solvers right from the school age. Right from the school age. But after that, I don't even know what pi is equal to what. Who knows?
Is it 22/7, and or they've changed it?
Oh my God. is it? Let me even find out. What's pi? Pi 3.14. Like I think I saw a video and a little boy was reciting all the points. Like you see the decimal is long. Pi is
It's like
3.14. Hey, yeah. In fact, right, we have is Pi still there? Like this blockchain stuff. Pi, the Pi, this one is it still black one? Is it still there? Like that Pi thing.
yeah.
Yeah, pipe blockchain, it's still there, it's still in operation, but right now there's no deep communique from the foundation, so people don't even know their whereabouts. Oh, but I think that 3.14 is
Ah,
just 22/7, 22, yeah, 22/7, because 22/7,
22/7.
yeah,
It's
3.142.
basically 3.142.
Mm.
Then I used to like that one better than this thing, the
So
fraction.
I like the 22/7 than the 3.14. It confuses me. So the 22, you know that you multiply, cancel
Yeah.
out.
Interesting. Oh God. That you see if I even talking about what's now. Because I'm like right now, well, who is going to do that work of of reviewing the whole education system? Like to think of it, it's a big job. It's a very, very big job. Like note that even Wasi is West African, right? So how many countries are in Africa, West Africa? Like, think of it. Like, it's going to be a whole lot. So that's even why I decided that now I'm going to actually build a digital college. In that sense, I'm like, we are actually going to research and build and break courses that are relevant in the modern, right, in the current age, right? Because right now, the current age is digital marketing. Like the current age is dealing with data. The current age is dealing with AI. So why are you so far away learning maybe normal English? Because as of now, AI is writing your essays for you. Like, why are you learning English? If you are not learning English to talk, why are you learning English? Seriously. It's serious. It's serious. Like, I'm just thinking about it. Why are you learning English? Like, sorry, but like those in uni right now learning English. Please hold on. Please give me a minute. Thank you for your patience. I'm back. I was saying why people are learning English. I remember one of my roommates actually studied English. English and I've forgotten the other one. I've forgotten the other one. Like learning English. If it's not for, you see how public speakers will speak and articulate and mention the words right. If you are not doing that, why would you learn English? Why else AI is there? AI will write the essay for you. Like, anyways. So there are some courses that me, I think is not like there has to be a cancellation on that as well.
A
Well,
lot of
the
them.
only
I don't think they should cancel English.
Yeah,
I was about
I
saying
don't
that
think so.
English in uni is not really. I don't think English in uni is necessary. I think
Which
It's
English
one
very
is
till
it?
necessary.
SHS is fine.
Or they have a different English? Because what I did was, I think, research method and some other one which I've forgotten.
So I think I have a couple of friends that studied English, and I used to go through their slides. Like sometimes I'm very inquisitive, so whenever myself is
Eh,
certain, I just go through a few, and I realized that they just don't study the speaking or the writing of English. Like they study words, like it's detailed as compared to what we think. Like this is the
mm,
spoken language, you write, you speak. Yeah. They do a lot. And I don't think it should be cancelled.
they do a lot.
Yes, a
But
whole lot.
is it relevant? Is it going to solve a problem? Like
Yes.
knowing the origin of a word.
You see, most of those students reading English wants to be, let's say, teachers, lecturers, like those spaces. They belong to those spaces. So I think it's necessary for them. But you and I that we are not interested, I don't think.
But honestly, the people learning English, from my point of view and from what I've experienced, only 10% of them are very passionate about the English language.
Yes.
Even 10% guys is big. The rest, like especially you, my school, University of Ghana, is because they gave them a course. Like
Yeah.
seriously. So they are just, that's even why they don't even really even follow through to even know, right? But there are some people who are very interested in the English language. Maybe someone came from the village, didn't know about English, and now like very intrigued about all the English. There are people like that, know this one, and those people even grow to become the lecturers and all that. But my fellow people I know, they are just doing it because usually gave it to me, and I think English is easy for me to do, and then I'll just pass and go. I even remember that my roommates never like. It was like English, yes, yeah. Like, do we learn English? English is just English. I was like, hey, is it me that I'm holding them up? And at a point in time, my roommates, they made me feel like, or they made us, because there were another, I had another friend who did actuarial science, and I was doing statistics and mathematics and economics. So we were there like every day we are going to learn, every day we are going to learn. Like, and they were like, why are you people making us feel like we don't learn anything? I was like, you want to go and learn. And they'll tell us that they don't know what to learn around their course. I was like, so if you don't know what to learn, we have a lot to learn. So it's more of like some of the courses, looking at the value it's going to give in the long run, it should just be cancelled. Like, honestly, they should replace it or redefine it or something. And all this is to say that who is going to do that redefinition? So I think I went for one conference, and the conference was like a thought-provoking one, and I don't know which journal I wrote it in, but make two major things in the coming years that are very, very like that if you find yourself in as a youth right now and build in there, you are going to actually uh be part of the wealthy people in the next 10 to 20 years. Was actually one is the land, like the land, you actually having lands in Africa, whether it's for farming, whether it's for real estate, whether it's for like, it's like land is very, 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 very important. You can use it for a lot of things, right? So if you find yourself like me like this, I don't have money yet, but I pray I make new friends or serious minded friends whereby we can add up our money within 2 years. We are getting acres of land here in Africa. I don't mind. I plan on getting like in different countries in at least West Africa. In the long run, there's going to be food supply from the labs. I don't know if I'm supposed to be saying this because we are live on YouTube, right? There's going to be food supply coming to Africa, right? So there's not going to be organic foods. And I'm someone, I'm a picky eater. So it's like if you don't have your organic foods, or organic foods will be expensive. So if you find yourself having lands and you're actually producing organic foods, you are going to be in the higher market. Do you get? Another thing is also education, right? Because what's the education system, I don't think is ever going to be redefined, like how I'm saying, oh, let's redefine it and all that. I don't think it's ever going to be redefined. I believe that we would have to come up with our own education system. So I don't know, but I think there's also a buzz on homeschooling for a while. People are homeschooling their children for a while before they try to get them to go to school for a while so that they have the balance and have friends. The reason why people are I think my colleagues or like people who are like 5 years older than me in their 30s, they are homeschooling their children, or sometimes they go to school for a whole year just to make friends. and then the homeschool. Like that's dynamic. Why? Because the education system is never going to get better. It's going to be weakened. Also, reason being that catch them young and they shall be yours forever is very like that phrase has a lot of weight. Whatever you feed a child at a young age is what it's going to feed on and grow with the beliefs they get as well, right? For me, for example, me, I believed I was a teacher when I was 3 years old because my grandma was my first student. So I had that belief. But when they go to school and they are being taught different things, right? In fact, I got to know about asthma when I went to high school. I didn't know any asthmatic patients when I was in junior high, SHS primary. It was high school that I went. And it was when we finished school, they realized that some people were faking it. Jesus. And then after, at the long run, there are lots of things that happen during your school system that is going to shape your life. So there's going to be there's going to be how do I put it, a penetration to get the children to believe in things, right? And the reason why I brought SHS was that we got to even know about gay and lesbianism and the LGBTQ and all of that in high school education system. So the education system, if you find yourself in the education system, or if you find yourself educating people, you can actually utilize and build like a sustainable brand or a sustainable solution in the coming future. That is why I've taken it like I'm an educator. So it's not, I didn't choose my name as the tech educator by chance, but by research. And it's funny how I do my research. All these conversations you're having, I'm doing research. Like that's how I do my research. I'm not that typical person that will read articles, but I have conversations and I know that okay, let me add this, let me add that. So and then another one is I think transportation. And we already see that happening in Ghana right now, that transportation is very, 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 very bad. They're very bad is because I hate traffic jams. I just don't know why I'll be in traffic for 2 hours. I just don't know why I have to pay a lot of money to just go for like a 1 hour drive or something. It's just annoying. Right. So I've mentioned what transportation, the land, edtech, right? I said edtech, education, right? So even if like maybe if you have a parent or you have a family member who has a school, like find a way to actually maybe let them keep going, right? If they should keep some values, right? I remember my junior high school that I went to, um it's called I think it's now Believers School, right? And today I went to the tennis court. So when I was coming back, the school is right by the roadside. So I passed by and I saw like they've changed the name, Believers School, Finger of God. And it just dawned on me that do the proprietors actually understand the name of the school that it has given? Like the name she has given to the school. It's really powerful because in the long run, if Christians, right, we know that Christians are a lot in the world, right? Just like other this one, but if Christians are looking for schools to go to, she her school is already believers school, so it's like the believers come here, right? So like those things. So this one, like if you have anything around education, please, even if you don't have, I think you can, because it's all like there's online school, right? I am building digital college, which is going to be an online college, like online college. So you don't have to say, oh, you can't do it. If you can't do it by yourself, like partner with people, like just like how I'm like the land as well. I know that if I want to do the land in the next year, then I have to partner with people. If I want to do it by myself, then I'll have to like wait for like the next 5 years, right? Or save or starve myself to save up all my money to get the land. But if I get, in fact, we are 5 year, right? Obeying is here. Hi, Obeying. Danso is here. Hi, Danso. Albert is here. Hi, Albert. Black man is here. Hi, Black man. Let's say we are going to be saving 500 Ghana cedis every month, each person. First and foremost, we build we actually do what? Have an agreement, and then what's the name? Hey, I feel like all of a sudden I'm giving people so much. Today, this is supposed to be a conversation. All right, I'll end here then. If we'll take over. What's the name? We actually, well, what's the name? Oh, what, I've lost my train of thought. Like 500 Ghana cedis, right? So first and foremost, we have an agreement written down. Written agreements. Me, as of now, like written agreement is one thing I love. Having a written agreement, and then build registering a full company whereby we are all directors. We know the percentages we are like we owe, right? So if you are 5 year, or like someone is like, we split it as well. No one knows the percentage they are earning, so that everything that's coming, it's more of like institution. It's not one person. Everything is written down. And let's imagine 500 Ghana cedis times 5, right? That's 2,500. For like for 14, no, for 24 months, right? Times 24. That's 60,000. 60,000. We don't even have to think of getting land in Accra. Even don't even think of maybe Cape Coast, or like you can, okay, well, you can think of Cape Coast, like Western region, like the regions. If you take 60,000 Ghana cedis in the next 2 years, I believe you won't get big like now, but I believe you are going to get like some acres. Is it acre? I'm right? Acres of land. Like you can get 2 or 3, and then you keep buying, or you keep banking it, right? It's called land banking. You keep banking it, like you just keep buying it. Even if it's just there not doing anything, just keep buying it. You may never know. You will come by and be like, okay, why don't we build a resort? Why don't we build this? Why don't we build this? That's it. Like that's the mindset shift that's going to happen. And this is actually going to solve a big problem, like going to solve a big problem. What I mean is that we Africans owning our land is very important, because when I don't know, there are people, the Arabs, buying African lands. So like I believe that we all have to put ourselves in a position of building a solution, like find a problem and build a solution towards it. And when you are finding the problem, just take it from your school days, right? So when you went to school, there are things you learned, there are courses you learned and all that. And just like for me, for example, I'm a brilliant student, that I know. Like I learn, but when I discovered that the reason why I learn by myself, I'm those people that you won't see them learning but when I come home, I'm in my own corner learning. I learn alone, right? I've had that phrase that, oh, me, I learn alone. It was because when I'm learning alone, I'll be shouting, I'll be reading. So if I go and learn with someone that is like will be reading in their mind, I'm disturbing the person, right? So I was always a personal learner, or like I was learning alone. And I didn't know that me learning that way was because of how I retain information. Mind you, I remembered, if we have conversation, if Danso and I have conversation today, tomorrow, I don't need to check your name. Immediately I hear your voice, I'll know that it's Danso. Right. We don't know, like there's those type of learners and all that. With me, I didn't know that till I finished school. Right. So I realized that okay, there are different types of learners and all that. So that's why I even have live sessions for my students. Also have, because some of them are visual learners, so they will love to see your face and all those things. Some of them to just hear you and they are good to go. All these are problems. Anyways, please, my follow-up, my next question will be, so that you people will do this one. What what do you see, how do you see the education system being like for you now that you're like, how, okay, let me reframe the question. When you were in school, how did you see education like? And when you are outside the school, how is it like when you are done with school, right? I hope the question is clear. Because this it's like at a point in time I'm just hearing my voice, so I want you people to talk.
Well, I think it's normal. Like when you come out, you realize that
depending on the scope of study you did and where you find yourself, you realize some of the things you did is actually reflecting, but not much of them, like not a lot of them. Yeah, kind of what right now, currently I'm out and the only thing I remember about school is just the connections and some important some important courses I came like cross path with, and how I was able to, blend business with learning and all of that and some lectures. That is all. So I don't really see a distinct gap between the two of them, but yeah, I think pretty much would say it's good. I remember discrete mathematics. When we started in level 100, people thought it was bullshit or it wasn't important, but now I realize that nah, it is. And I think was it algorithm? Yeah, for DSA, yeah, data structures and algorithm. That is also a fundamental step. You can't miss that. So yeah, those things, those few courses are very important. And yeah, I think even though we are done with school, but we still see a reflection of it in what we are doing currently, and some of it how to go about business plan and all of that. I think we did a course related to entrepreneurship. So those things are they are beginning to come along in the long run of how to run things. I think Joshua is here. Joshua, hey Joshua Odoy. Joshua is the top tier guy. He can talk more into this.
Yeah, hi
Oh, black
Joshua,
man.
welcome.
Yeah, thank you so much. I was running a bit late, but I just decided I'll try my best to be here at least.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, just talking about life actually, about education. So my question was that when you were in school, how did
Mm.
you see education like? And when after school, what's the difference that you see as well? So Black man was taking that through. He's not seeing
Oh.
anything so much different. For me, I see a lot of difference, but I want to hear from you. What's the difference? Like when you were in school, what were the things like were you just going to school?
Mm.
But now you're done with school. What are the things that you see, or what's your take on education from the outside world?
Oh,
Right.
okay. I wish I would have come to hear what Black Man and Co were saying. I'll go and watch it on YouTube, though. Anyway, yeah, I'll be happy to answer this. Particularly, I also saw the outline. You outlined the topics on what we'll be talking about, and I thought it was a very, very, very important one. I mean, usually sessions like this, you see the student dodging. They don't come for this one, so right? When meanwhile it is most important for them. But nowadays I take a walk. So I mean, I went to University of Ghana, right, to do computer science, right? And nowadays, almost every week, once or twice, I like go to sit on campus. I stay at North Legon, right? So usually I work from home too. So usually I get after sitting the whole day, like I like to stretch in the evening. So like I walk all the way to Legon, go sit on the benches somewhere. And every time, every single time I enter Lincoln campus, I get this nostalgic feeling, right? And like always, the people I'm working with on campus make it seem like you cry every time you come to campus. Who are you? Or like you're always passionate whenever you enter Lincoln campus, right? But the truth is that I mean, those of you, if you've all been to university and whichever university you went to, if you are somebody who's really stayed on campus, lived through the school life, you will realize that every university campus is like some sort of a world, eh? And like Ghana is separate, Accra is separate, maybe Kumasi is separate, but the university campus is like a whole peculiar environment on its own. And something small, as much as the friends you make, the events you go to, the place you hang out, Charlie, trust me, can make or break you. Like simple. Like it could change turn your life around like complete 360. Some small event you go in the reading room or say outside of campus or say some hall view or some some friend you will meet and you say hello or hi or you wouldn't say it like there's just so many outcomes, right, available in that small university world. And always, I bet you, if you line up 10 people, I'm sure 8 of them will wish they'll go back, right? Because everybody will feel like, nah, like if I went back to school, like I can list 10 things I'll do differently. Like I'm trying to, right? Like I know you relate, and I know everybody else here relates,
I am
right?
one of them.
Charlie,
Serious.
Charlie, Charlie. I wish several times I'll go back to school. Like I'm like, nah, maybe I'll go back to school. And if I
Oh,
go, one thing that I'll change, just to mention one, is confidence. Charlie, if there's anything that I'll exhibit like boldly, is confidence. Charlie, because if you know the doors confidence alone
and
opens
open
on
for you.
the university campus,
Oh God.
that simple boldness to even ask a question in class, answer a question, approach a colleague, talk to a lecturer, like small act of confidence. Always I look back, and when I tell myself that, why do I want to go back? And the summary of my answer is, I think I would have done things differently. But then I asked myself, why couldn't I do it then? And the simple answer is, I'm a guy, I was timid, I was shy.
Mm.
Like I was afraid. Like, you know, when you grow and you achieve one or two things, or experiences, failure, success, it brings some success you can never buy. You know that thing, right? Right.
Yeah.
And so when you like that is what, if I had a bunch of students here, I don't know how they will be able to. I don't know any shop they can go and buy confidence, right?
Serious.
I
So.
mean, they can learn a
Talk
skill.
to
You
me.
can.
I think me that was something I found very early.
Oh,
Okay.
you knew that's why. Because seriously, Black man was like, oh, he doesn't see any difference. He's okay. But like he was confident while he was in school. Like
You know,
making
right? You know, right?
I I
So
always say
like,
it up to now. Whenever I meet students, I'm like, utilize, like talk,
mhm,
speak
mhm,
out, utilize
mhm,
this opportunity. No one told me any like, ha.
mhm,
I mean, it
mhm.
wasn't that I wasn't confident too. It was just that I was just like, I'm just here to learn, and let me just go and pass
Let me
my
just let
exams.
my thing and go away. Okay, okay,
Like,
okay. Okay. Okay, so maybe in order not to go haywire, let me
mm,
maybe answer the questions one because we could easily go overboard. So
dissect.
first thing, school experiences that shaped my life. If I'm to like group it and say what kind of school experience shaped my life. By the way, I'll be quick to mention that one of the school experiences I didn't like was lectures. Like lecture, I hated going to lectures like completely. Like completely. The first few times I'll be motivated to go to lectures is maybe friends pulling me along, and I'm going to look for someone or some. Charlie, I'll easily skip an exam. I was not even afraid of it. I'll easily skip an exam. Like just not to go, right? So yeah, come to it. What experience? I think one experience that really shaped is the events that happen on and outside campus. I'm very holding myself back from saying the word hackathons because I want to leave it for one of the questions down there. But Charlie, what hackathon do, man? Like I don't go hackathon I don't know where I did now, right? But just that inquisitiveness, right? For me, fortunately, I went to school because I wanted to build something. I was building a software. I needed like it was like barely a front end. I needed a back end. They say, oh, PHP can do your back end. I was like, who can teach me PHP? They say somebody can build PHP. You charge you 2,000 cities. I've not even seen 1,000 cities before to think about 2,000 cities. I was like, geez, I can't pay that money. All right, where can I learn PHP? They say, oh, if you go to University of Ghana, Accra, they'll teach you PHP. It was one of my motivations for going to school actually. And I was like, okay, and then I'm go school now. I'm go school no. After you know how university the whole, and it is something maybe later on in one of the sessions, I mean alumni, we can think about how to change that experience. But literally onboarding into university and offboarding. So let me say onboarding, how you get into the school and how you get out of this is one of the nastiest
Headache.
experiences Like it's one of the
Headache.
messed up it's one of the messed up experiences you could ever go through in life, right? From the day they'll tell you that come to the school, go and register your course, go Charlie, like
Sakai has dumb.
useless stress, like whatever whenever I see the level
God.
hundreds piling up, the day they tell them to report, like the way they'll be piling up, helter skelter, like accommodation, academics, like a whole lot. Charlie, we need to really like sit down as alumni and really look through that onboarding process and think about how to make it as seamless really as possible. But well, me, I was a problem solver. So I went to school with a purpose, but that whole nyama nyama thing really took my attention away for almost like a semester or so. Like you are always bound to be behind something, right? So you are always like catching up, like in like anyway. So it was a whole frenzy hamster wheel. But thankfully, I saw some events be some Saturday be this is happening at the department. I say, oh, okay, mommy for me gym where me call you say a day, you see, we a hackathon. I say, oh, okay, oh. And a hackathon say then say, oh, programming competition. Oh, we need us. Okay, atasa, it is inside. Right? You don't know Jack.
Joshua, were you in the you guys department?
Yes, computer science. So it's
Computer
by the
science. Okay, the
mass
triangle. Okay.
that even if you see your department, you don't have hope for your career. I see I can't learn computer science. I see my department, I say, what kind of hole be this? Department where they under some staircase. If you dey look for house, the way you go
So your
tire.
department, yeah,
Charlie, anyway,
they
we
did
found it.
so well.
This is on hackathon view, Charlie. I joined the hackathon. Then it was about crypto, right? And some people, consensus, if I remember, they had come to Ghana and they were doing a hackathon. Charlie, let's form team. Oh, let's do some idea, let's do some. Yeah, Charlie, we do know we chop winning prize la. Oh, I remember it was like 1,000 Ghana cedis, but they paid it in Bitcoin, right?
Oh,
And Charlie, who be the team leader? I be me. Oh, submit your wallet account. Oh, I submit my own. The wire the coins give me cry. Yeah. Oh. Anyway, forget that story. Anyway, I ended up saving the Bitcoin and I give the people cash. I don't know why, but later down my life, if I tell you how that coins can save me, but anyway, it's another story. Yeah, so for that answer, the experience, like if I go to school, I'll tell everybody to participate in. Please, unless you don't see an event happening on campus, whether in your department, in some lecture hall, like that is what I'll tell them to do. They really shaped my life. Right. Then coming to the next question, courses that I took and how it influenced you. Charlie, me, I did computer science, right? And I didn't write a bunch of papers, right? And I didn't know that computer science, no, sana enya computer nkwa na eveche, enya ICT nkwa, sana uveye maths kakra, uveye statistics kakra, uveye UGRC kakra, uveye psychology, which is oh. Like I was good in JHS, right? But SHS, if you go to SHS, the way the fooling overtakes you. So from there, your brain starts to die from there. So by the time I reached university, left spare, Charlie, like maths and stats and things. I mean, the beginning topics, introduction to whatever, it was okay, but I was not seeing top. That's the truth, right? And the only course that I seem to flow with is the original introduction to maybe computing and all those ones. Yeah. And for the first few times I was again a little timid, right? But from exposure in SHS, I had come to know IT a bit more than my colleagues. Okay. And also I used to hang out they had some labs where they do the lectures, most of the lectures. I used to hang out there a lot. So some of the lecturers took note of me that Like, almost every class I'm inside. Yo, my guy, what class are you particularly in? Right. I was not there to join the class, but Charlie, you want to connect your laptop and plug in. They have some internet cable be like that. You want to plug in your internet cable and be doing things, right? So anyway, I will say that I got some influence from there. Some lecturers took note of me. And I got a bit challenging. Actually, I remember one day I challenged some TAB. She came to class and she was talking about peripheral devices. And she mentioned some device be like this. And they were debating whether it's an input device or peripheral device. I jammed my eye. The thing, I was not minded them, but they were lying to themselves, right? And I had to go and comment, yeah, I'll go start fire for the class inside. Anyway, then the ice come day my top small, but anyway, that was it. So yeah, I did computer science. The remaining courses I didn't really like them, but only the computer science course particularly. I would say that yeah,
At least
just
you
mhm.
went to school, or when you were going to school, you knew where you were going. We
Yeah,
that
yeah,
we just
you just applied and they gave you.
we that I want to.
Oh,
Oh
Charlie,
God, oh
you didn't go
God.
and study what you went
Who
to
has
study
the same experience?
what the school gave you.
What the school gave me. It's
Oh,
not like,
Charlie,
oh, I got you. When they ask you, you don't say I got to. You tell them, oh, they
the
gave
school gave
me
me.
economics, mathematics, and statistics.
Because you can't even defend this course. You have to figure it out as you go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So those people, like, if you ask me, left to me, I tell my friends, I have a couple of friends that, yeah, they were supposed to go last year, but they didn't get what they chose. The school gave them. Charlie, I had to go and tell their mothers that Charlie me catch a Obano person go school for hype. Me manonko. And yes, okay, we still in 4 years. No,
Oh,
like seriously, I'm passionate about it. Like it's a disastrous waste of time if you really go and
seriously,
study
yeah.
what the university gives you. Like seriously, seriously.
Oh, but I'm not. I actually don't think I wasted my time.
Yeah,
Okay,
you're one of the few people who made it work, right? But
yeah. But
yeah.
there were people that actually dropped off when I was studying, when we were studying start. They said they can't
Oh,
do
okay.
the level 200 now. They stopped. They went to what start sewing.
Oh,
Like
okay.
seriously, they said they can't do like
Oh,
they didn't
Charlie.
understand. Why should I be learning economics, mathematics, and statistics? Like why?
Oh,
So
Charlie.
they just stopped.
Anyway,
They
you were
just
one of the few people who made it work. I can see your
yeah.
first class badge behind you. They didn't they?
It's
And now
not first class, so
they
second
actually
class
hit you.
lower.
Who first-
Wait, lower the crowd above hello. Serious. Breakfast
Okay,
it was hi guys. I have to drop off this at this point. Oh, it was nice having you, Black Man. Thank you so much. You've been here from the start. Thank you so much.
nice, nice, nice. We'll catch up
See you
maybe another
yeah,
session.
see you when I see you again. I can't wait to see you in person though. All right. Let me hear
Some
from
other.
Obey and Albert. They've been
Wait, wait,
on the
wait, wait,
call
wait.
for a while,
I
but they've
didn't
not.
finish. I didn't finish answering my questions. Mommy, answer now. See,
Okay.
friendship, quick. Friendship you made or lost, yeah. Like that's just like I was saying from the start. That person sitting beside you, that person who asks you, can you show me where NNB is? Like that continuous, like that person sitting in the lab on the
Yeah,
laptop, and you're like,
breaking very
no, I'm serious. Like I'm serious. Like I've made some friends be that Charlie, man, share manka. You get the point. And I can also boldly say people's lives has been turned around if they didn't meet me. See, I have one passionate story I tell everyone. One day during examinations in like level 200. Oh, you know me, I dropped out of school. In case you don't know, me, I dropped out of school in like level 200 somewhere, right? I they go write exams. I have exams someday. And I saw one of these our numerous WhatsApp group. More if they drop message in the group, you don't mind. No, me, I saw one of our group. Somebody is asking for, oh, he wants some developer to do something small. I was like, okay. Like I have exams, but I was like, yeah, I like buildings. I was like, let me listen to him. And I said, okay, oh. And he said, what I need you to do, you must come in person. I was like, oh, no problem. I look at the time now and say, I get the exams later in the evening, so let me go quick and come. And I asked him that, where should I meet you? Do you know where he said?
Mhm.
He said Kumasi.
Hey,
No, you wait. As if that was not crazy enough. I didn't know where Kumasi is. I thought Kumasi was one of these cities in Accra somewhere. I don't know what my geography did to me, but
There, I
I
can
never
hear.
knew Kumasi was in another region. Until me say, oh, man, there, meba. And meba say, like, so and I remember I was at diaspora, right? And then
Yeah.
I walk around to Okponglo. And when I go to Okponglo, some churches were there, and I was like, Mipe Kumasi ka, mifa na minya Kumasi ka. They were like, Uko circle, I was like, oh, okay. So thinking the way they said it, as if
Mm.
like, okay, and I draw that circle. I draw that circle. No, it's a cost station. I go the station. Then they rush me. They are not giving me time to think, right? And
Mm.
so some Kumasi bus, we left last one, they go full up. And I say, oh, you Kumasi, and so one thing that first caught my attention was the bus was weirdly big. You know, this VIP bus.
Yeah.
Like I was like, I crack card, yeah. It should be some small church.
Podcast.
About with the access, well, I go sit inside. Then no, you know the people they give pressure, so they don't let you think properly.
Think.
Like
Yeah.
then no, the faster they move. Me koji omo here. How much were they charging? They were charging like 70 Ghana. Hey, but if I go Accra, yeah, just 70 Ghana. So that was my second cue to tell me that, my guy, they are selling me off to some slave trade.
Somewhere.
Like at this point, I'm that right. But you know, again, I was timid. I couldn't tell them that, and they messy, hey. I sat in,
Ah.
I sat in the car, right, and we started going. After the yeah, go. 2 hours, hey, 4 hours, hey, it's not Charlie.
Wow. Your first time in Kumasi.
I
Hey.
tell you, and meanwhile, I get exams in the afternoon. The exams time can pass, like, and because man can't drove here, I couldn't tell my family or like my roommates or say, Charlie, if you know they find me, I did Kumasi Road. Charlie, we go reach Kumasi. If the evening I go reach Kumasi, where I ask somebody beside me that, oh, I'm meeting somebody here. And guess what? I seem to add sort to injury. The person was like, hey, we are sure saying Pakuna will be no. Kumasi for the side, Beju, Niamano. Charlie, fear catch me. That is when it dawned on me that, yo, my guy, you didn't even know the person. You didn't even ask details like you just they go like that, right? So Charlie, I for do a less more, had my bags more, and intentionally tell the person that I'm at some filling station B, so that I'll see the person from afar and I'll see that it doesn't look scary or it looks like me. Is this somebody I can beat him if push comes to shove? Charlie, this is my story. Anyway,
Oh, wow.
all started from a simple WhatsApp conversation. Anyway, guess where the project was? The project was in Menchia Palace, like inside Menchia Palace. Like, yeah, call him, yeah, call yeah, project no one. In fact, yes, yeah, call, in fact, did Chelmsford, was a Menchia, one of those places. Before we realize, no, oh, Menchia Palace, no name. I say, oh, Annie. Hey, we enter the place, we enter the land secretariat, a honor gig, no one. Pressure family. Yeah, say, oh, Omupe software be there managing land records. No, oh, man, yeah, oh, many problem. Anyway, long story short, I end up delivering the thing to them. They say how much I go charge. I say I go charge 2,500 or something. The guy said I should shut up. He will mention the price. Only my here, unipa oko boy. Unipa
Tell
oko boy, 10,500.
us.
At
Hey.
that, oh, when he mentioned that amount, I was like, yo, dude, why they want to contract naturally? When they say for my, it was like, oh, no problem. Charlie, the people didn't even bargain one.
Because it
And
was less than budget.
oh, and I
Land.
remember, oh,
Like
bro,
land
I,
project.
I
Oh,
remember the day we left there, they paid us like 4,000 cedis in cash. Like cash. Only pay me 1,000 Ghana krada. Oh, oh.
whoa. Old
You
move.
know this one. Anyway, guess what? I went to Kumasi. The next time I was coming home, it was like after 2 weeks or something. Charlie, anyway, I go thank Kumasi boy. Charlie, exams in the Adani and Frama. Anyway, so please, to answer the questions about friends, like really, you never know what conversations like could take you on some unplanned like journey. Just be I mean, it be God the day we are on our back, right? So
Yeah.
just be sort of open, just be receptive. Charlie, you can't be too sure, you can't be too protective, but
You see
do your
what's the
checks and
friendship?
balances. Yeah,
Friendship,
opportunity
yeah.
comes to those who really chase it, right? Not those who
Yeah.
sit idly, right? Second thing, side hustles. I mean, most of my side hustles were hackathons.
You
They
cry,
paid
you've already talked about your side hustle.
Christian communities. Well, me, I was a keyboardist too, so I used to go to Pensa. So, Charlie, unless I'm
I
passing by,
never liked Pensa. You people were too local. Anyways,
Charlie,
that's
Pensa,
I was no like I don't know if someone can help me here because I I was attending the local church here in
okay,
before I went to school. But
okay.
my mind is Spencer the like English, like let's do English because I really
Oh my
feel
guy.
like I'm not an Akan, I'm an
Okay.
Ewe. So it's like the Akan is because like we have to go. So if I'm coming to school, I'm expecting pencil, like pencil cards. It sounds like English. Now I'm
Mhm.
going there, it's still local. I'm like, yeah,
Oh,
what are you
Charlie.
both doing here? Like youth? Like,
Anyway, I just entered the church for the fun of playing the keyboard. I don't really mind whether English
yeah,
or, but I was not consistent
all right.
though in the Christian fellowship, but it did help. It did help a bit, one or two. So yeah, literally that is my story. If there's anybody here who is a student, right? You even have 1 year to go. Charlie, you've got time. Like there's one thing put in mind, boldness. Like boldness will open
Confidence.
some doors that you never know even existed, right? So just be
So,
bold. And if you are here that
yeah.
you are done with school, maybe just try to apply that boldness in your next phase of life. Okay, all is not lost. You can't really go back. I tell people that Charlie, if I go
Never
back to school
never
right
too
now,
late.
I go 10 departmental head, I go 10 presidents, I go even compete for
Presido,
UG SRC. The things I go do for campus.
Presido,
But time pass, time
Presido.
pass,
Thank
time
you.
pass. That's my
Oh,
story.
thank you so much, Joshua. The interesting part is that when Shafal is in that's
You,
serious. To
I
Kumasi,
tell
I
you,
don't know you were going to
I tell
Kumasi.
you, Charlie.
Obey, are you there? Can I hear
Charlie,
your voice? Obey Asante, can I hear your voice?
Hello, madam.
Anything to tell Joshua? Because yes, you heard Joshua's story, right? Oh, call me
Yeah.
Miss, okay? Don't call me Madam. Okay. What do you
Yeah.
think about
Madam.
Joshua's story?
Oh, I think is a good idea. What's hello?
Yes.
I think what he said is the same as compared to mine too. The time I was in
You,
school,
oh wow.
yeah, I uh I was doing in essence I was doing business in university. That's Accra Poly. I was doing accounting.
Mm-hmm.
So in my
Okay.
mind, I thought if I finish school, I'll open my own business or start my own business. But after school, it seems different altogether because the money, the money, how to get the money to start a business is the problem.
It's
Yeah,
another whole school on
yeah,
its own.
yeah. So
Yes.
every day I was writing my business plan in my diary. Every day, if I get any new business plan, then I'll write it.
I want to see that diary.
So I thought if I finish school, I'll start my own business and I'll be a big man and those. But I,
Businessman.
I realized is the world that we are in now is different altogether. After
Yes,
school is a different world altogether.
altogether.
So that's
Thank you.
what I can say for now. That's what.
Thank you. Thank you for your input. That's very true. That's very true because most of the time the reason why like you did business, so it's like, oh, if I finish and I go further, but there's actually a process or there's actually an action that you have to take aside you learning and writing exams. As in, you have to also like, okay, let me start like how do I start the business and all that. No one will tell you, like they don't tell you that, they just give you a lot of things, how to draw this, how to do the, oh God, thank you, Jesus, for like at least we are learning. It took a long time for us to learn, but then at least we are not too late. Right. Dan, so final words. I think it's almost time for us to wrap up. Dan, so what's your take? What's your point? Like, in fact, Danso has been here for a long while. Danso has been here when Blackman was here. He has heard Joshua speak. Danso, can you speak? Oh, your camera was on, but you turned it off as well. Is it because of the network? So can you hear me? Can you all hear me?
Yeah, Mailiana, we can hear you loud and clear.
Oh, okay. Then I think it's from his end.
Mm.
If you are speaking, I can't hear you, So anyways. All right, so wrapping up. Today, in fact, today's call was interesting. I didn't really want to do this because just a little bit of story. 3 years ago, I was doing my national service. Hey, wow, 3 years. That's a mouthful. I was doing my national service, and like anytime like there was a complaint, like we were complaining about allowance and all those things. Dan, so I can see you are two here. What's happening? You join with your phone? So I was like during that period, I think during that period I had transitioned. I had moved from public sector to private sector. So I had my national service at medical, like the posting gave me medical school, University of Ghana Medical School, Kolebu. And when I went first, this one they said pathology department.
So
That's
I'm back.
uh-huh. Your oh, it's light there's light. Yeah, I was about to say light out because you were having lights
I
earlier.
do. Okay,
Oh
so
my.
sorry, I had a call. That's why the network got disrupted.
Oh, okay, okay. Okay, that's fine.
Please, the question again.
I was like, what's
How
your
to
take? Yeah, what's your take on what Joshua said? Like, what's your point? What's your opinion? Like the whole experience, any experience you want to share? Yeah, I'm learning a lot
Okay.
out here.
All right, sure. So personally, growing up, I was one that like small circle. But I always want to share something. If I know something, I don't hesitate to share with my friends. So like let's say I was teacher's pet, those kind of people. I don't like answering questions in class. But if I know something and there are no teachers around, I go to the board, take markers, run my friends through it. So I've been doing that. Like I saw every opportunity to, share something. If you are better at some place that people lack, why not be that
Yeah.
water to that barren land? So I've been doing that. But when I got to essential,
That be punchline. Yeah, man.
thank you. So when I got to essentials, I hold some few positions in primary and then GHS. But when I got to SHS, I was a bit shy. Yes, it was just myself and my school backpack. I went to a mixed school, to one of the greatest school in Ghana.
Which is
Yes.
Who, who that?
Achimota.
Who?
and you said
Yeah,
one
so
of the
The expense of
it's
school
actually the greatest.
yeah, the greatest what? Complete your sentence.
The greatest mixed school in Ghana, in West Africa.
It's okay. Go on. No comments.
So there I don't know, I was shy when I started. I was so shy that I knew just three people in my class. My sitting partner, then the two ladies in front of me. I think Zoe and Bridget. Zoe is no more in the country now. So I was scared to come out because the schools people were coming from, me, I'm coming from Quails and some no school no one knows about. So I was so I guess what I said to myself is that okay, you are coming from this school, so we are here to study, so let's see what we all got. And I've always loved calculation, like mathematics has always been my favorite subject. So it started, and I think I remember this our first exams. I topped the class in mathematics. I was like, whoa. So
Fun fact, same here. Same here. And I wrote mathematics without calculator. It was news
you
in
get
my
it.
school.
So I that actually brought me out. People started talking to me. Oh, so I want you to help me do this, do that, do this. So I started like getting a large circle. Almost everyone in Achimota school in my year group heard of my name. If not know the person, like know the person like this head. They used to call
Oh,
me D1 school. Yeah.
people
So
know me, but I don't know them. That thing's
you see that thing. So one thing I learned from that life, that stage, is that never be shy to do what you love.
Hmm.
Never be intimidated. People are there to judge you, but whatever they say, it doesn't matter. Once you know that what you are doing is right, keep on doing it.
Yeah.
So I took that with me, went to SHS, sorry, tertiary, Eugene. Yeah, the best school. Yeah, so there,
That one I
eh,
agree.
yeah, I agree to that. There, I most of my friends back in SHS, they were around, like, so it wasn't difficult socializing. I met a great friend. Like the first, I think when we started school, it was the lectures were on strike. Yes, but this was how groups. I had some few people, and we met even before lecture started to create a group and know how we are going to go about our 4-year plan. So I met James. I'm sure you met him the last time we went to the beach. It was part of us. Yes. And we started from there. So
Nice.
James and everybody,
Good
we
places.
go for lectures together. We literally study the same courses. Like we do almost everything together. And that place too, I wasn't shy. I became a course rep in I think level 200, 300. I was 400. Like I was almost everywhere in my department. Everyone knew me. I had some field
That's the
positions.
key.
I was the EC for psychology department and also the chairperson for the audit committee in the business school.
What? That's great.
Yes. So I didn't want to, shy from people as I was doing SHS. Like the little knowledge I have, I'm hoping to share, learn something.
Yeah.
So I was always going to any events that I hear of. People go for events because of identity. I just go there just to at least talk to one person, add one person to my contacts list. And it was true
No
that
one
I
told
met.
me this one though. Up to now, I'm so sad I didn't do that. Hey,
It was true that I met
yeah.
Miss Jane, and through Miss Jane I met you.
Ah.
So you see, never be shy. Like if you are shy, you just take a step. Hi, hello. And I always start conversation with a compliment. If I don't know you and I want to approach you, I just hi, I like what you are wearing. Oh, nice. Like that kind of thing. It eases the tension. It actually breaks the
Yeah.
glass. Like it makes it so easier to have conversation with people. And Right now, I'm doing my service, and now I'm running for NASPA president in our district.
All the best. That's huge. If you need me
Yes.
to do like what, just let me know if you want the help with what that's campaign, right? Let
Let
me
me see.
know.
Sure, I'll hit you
Okay.
up. I'll hit you up. Yes, please. Thank you so much.
Sure, sure.
Yeah.
All
So
the best.
it's all.
You know.
This you said.
I said just let me know, right? Just DM me.
Oh yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So it all boils down to not being shy, never be intimidated. Never, never. I never
Engage
said
more.
it that. You see, my shyness started from GHS class. I will never speak because I was scared. You see, I'm that kind that if you make a mistake and I get you, I'm going to tease you.
So you don't want anybody to tease you.
Yes, so I'll rather not talk. I'll keep mute because then there is no examination that they will ask us like recite. We are always going to write. So
Yeah.
that time, that part, I'm
Uh,
safe. Okay. Until I
Interesting.
realized that
That's true. There's never
yes,
like so true. It's true. I have
yeah, you
experiences
always
like
have
that.
to write.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because for me like this, my class one, P1, I never spoke in class through my whole format, first term to third term, class one. I never spoke. And I wasn't scared that they would sack me. It's like if you tell me to write exams, I'll pass. I'm getting 5/5
Yeah,
every time. So if I
that's
don't
the
talk,
whole thing. There is nothing you can't do. There.
do
So
anything.
opportunities are available almost everywhere.
Yeah.
It just takes the right steps and then the right people to meet. Some people will be in their rooms. Oh, I want this. I want this. No, go out. You see, one thing about University of Ghana that each and every day there is a program going on somewhere on campus, and you
Hmm.
just need just that hello, hi, I'm this, I do this. That's it.
That's all. That's all.
Yes.
The people
So
who are
I always
talking,
encourage,
people are doing
always
amazing.
encourage my juniors, like any friend I have, is that see, just go, just say hi. All it takes is just one hello. You
Yes.
add
And the people too are not they won't make you feel bad or don't make you like feel cringe. They are even welcoming. Dan, so are you there? Or another call has come in because we can't hear. Can anybody hear me or can anybody hear Dan? So because I can't hear Dan so
Yeah,
anymore.
but then I can hear you. I can't hear him.
Okay, then it's from his end, his network. Interesting. So I can see that Danso is a recent graduate and he has clocked the what me I didn't clock in school. In fact, my whole school was kind of like it wasn't a triangle, it was a line. Go to class, come back to class, come back from Danso, are you back? Danso, are you back? We can't hear you. Ma-
sorry, I lost back now.
yeah, speak again. It's like your
So
line is breaking.
I
You were
lost
wrapping up.
connection. I'm back.
Okay, yeah,
Yes,
you
I
were
was
wrapping
wrapping
up.
up. I was saying, yeah, I don't have any side hustle yet.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm still learning. I'm trying to, find what I'll like have a lot of interest in. I like to teach, I like to share. So I don't know if it's content creating I'm going to go for. But
Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
yeah, so
I'm
I'm
about
still
to
uh,
host a challenge, and this challenge, I want to make it with a price tag, right? Like you go through the whole challenge, and the top person wins a prize. Like it's more for
that's
content creation and all that as well. So please. if I don't know, I may share it very soon. Nowadays, I don't want to think of something and hold on to it. So I may share about it very soon. It's going to be like a 60-day challenge to start content creation by any means necessary. And at the end of the 60 days, we'll see the person that had the highest like we'll have criteria, highest following, highest engagement, and most consistent and all that, and then we share prizes for them as well. I'm yet to draw the plan. It came in mind, it came in mind 2 days ago, but I was like, I was pushing it away, and it came today too again. So if you want that side, as well, we will do it. We will do it. Yeah. All right. Go ahead. Finish up. Are you going again? Oh, which network is down so easy? All right. So let me just talk a little bit about the challenge. I'm thinking of it to be either 60 days or 90 days, but I think 90 days is going to be a longer stretch. So maybe 60 days challenge, and it's more for content creation in the sense of like building a digital presence and like making money online, literally. Like maybe um you have like making money with lower following or something like that. Like immediately you start creating content, how do you monetize your content from scratch? As you start, you can monetize it. That's the overview of the challenge. So when you come onto the challenge, they are going to give you multiple avenues of making money whilst you start the content creation. Then you choose your topic or you choose your niche on how you're going to do it. Are you going to use writing on LinkedIn? Are you going to use videos? Are you going to use carousels? How are you going to do it? Then now you take it and then we show you the platforms you are going to use to gain monetization, and then you start from there and all that as well. And at the end, there's also going to be a daily post and a daily submission. Like when you make a post, you submit and all those things. A weekly review to see those who are doing well. And also, I'm looking forward to bringing some of the content creators to give like advice or have a session, and then we wrap up by the day 60, pick our top winners, and then we give them something to just tell them, oh, well done, or for them to get their new set of gears for content creation, sort of like that as well. So that's the whole idea. If you're here and you're interested in it, just DM me. Let's put it together. I'm yet to tell my team actually, but we are going to do it one way or the other as well. So if you want to partner to make it happen, or you want to be part of the challenge, so either you want to participate or be a partner, let me know as well. That's why you back.
Yes, please, I'm back.
Okay. So wrap up. Let's go.
So my last words will be centered on not being shy or being
Mm-hmm.
intimidated. Yes, there
Mm,
are a lot of opportunities out there. You just need the right person to connect you to it.
yeah.
And there are tons of um, opportunities online as well. But most of these opportunities has its own challenges. So it's much better if you have someone who knows like the way around it to assist you. You'll find it more easy and interesting than doing it on your own. Because mind you, someone who has already done that, face those challenges and now has solutions to them. So you yet to do it won't have to go through that same challenges the person went to. You see, so that will make it more fun for you. Imagine going to work without facing traffic. How will it be? So amazing and fantastic.
Very amazing. Like, oh God. No, I don't know. I don't know
So
when that will happen, but let's see.
very
Interesting. Thank you
soon
so
in
much.
2020.
In fact,
Thank you too.
Joshua mentioned being confident, or being also mentioned how it's actually there's two dynamics of okay, you learning in school and you coming into the real world. You come and realize that you learn business management and business and business and business, but in the real world, building a business is a whole different ball game together. And also, Dazo mentioned that you don't have to be shy, and then enter the rooms, enter the events as well. Fun fact, I never went for any events on University of Ghana. I never did internship when I was in uni. Like, I went to school with, I don't know whether I was a ghost in school or not. Like, I didn't go to school to like, oh, I'm in school. I was just learning. Like, let me just pass. Let me get this. At least I was looking forward to actually getting second class upper, but my level 100, I got some Fs, which I corrected, but it made things worse for me, and then I got a lower, but then still it's an achievement. So I've posted it on my here. It's a reminder that we are moving forward to do other things. But in the long
Buklong Ambwani Pao. Buklong
hey,
Ambwani
I mean, I
Pakala.
wasn't book long anyways. I was just
Buklong
like I was
Ambwani.
just like everybody was making noise in my ears. One being that I stayed a year back, right? So it's like my mates were my ahead of me 1 year. So like relating to them was hard, and relating to this like the people who were my mates was also hard. So I didn't find a balance ever. Like, how do I relate to people who were my junior in high school? And how do I relate to my colleagues who are now my senior in university? So I just found myself like moving solo. I tried
Mm-hmm.
to build steady groups by my like I built it, people found their new friends and then they moved. And the only friend I had from that steady group, it was a very toxic friendship, like very toxic, whereby there were a lot of banters, a lot of struggle, like it was a lot. So it wasn't pleasant for me at all. So the only thing I remember I experienced in school that made my uni days was like my business, like my business, because I did thrift, I sold thrift stuffs in school. Like I could sell out within a week. And I started my salad business, also weekend salad business, because I really love vegetables. I love salad. Like I love salad. One of my
Oh,
favorite food.
you're good at doing salad. Eh?
Yes, one of my favorite food is salad and chicken. Get me salad and chicken and apple juice. Yeah, my fave.
Oh,
Right. So I was like, I never got like vegetable salad in school. So I was like, probably there will be someone who would also like vegetable salad like I do. And even if people don't like it, they could use the vegetables for their Indomie and spaghetti, because Indomie and spaghetti was one thing that every room by me, like it's called. So I had that business. People used to come and buy vegetables for 5 cedis, 10 cedis for their Indomie. People were buying salad like 20 cedis. The very first day I opened the business or I launched the business, I made sales like 200, almost 200 cedis or 250 cedis. And my roommates were shocked because I didn't go door to door. But what I did was I went into their DMs. You see WhatsApp, you see University of Ghana, the WhatsApp groups, ciao. So I'll
yes.
take one WhatsApp group and I'll text everyone in that WhatsApp group. I did that, and I got my first set of customers, and even these customers became retainer. Every weekend they were looking forward to my salad. So that part of me was what like made my uni days amazing. The rest, school, like studies. I remember when I was going to write calculus. Hey, calculus one.
Mm-hmm.
That F, I just knew that I was going to get F because the people I was learning with all of a sudden just changed their location of study, because I was learning with guys, right? And one of the guys who was teaching us, the main boss who was teaching us, was being teased with me. And he didn't like that. So all of a sudden, he just ghosted me. So I didn't know where they were learning from. I'll call, no answer. I was like, hey, that's how I'm going to fail. And truly, too, I had F.
Sure.
And But when I rewrote, I had a B. So I was like, it wasn't that I was dumb. It was just that I trusted, like, if without them, I can't do it. That's mindset. So that's actually what I went to write with the paper with, and it never worked. So that my university days hasn't been pleasant, but those business, this one. So at the long run, I realized that the business no is in the blood. So I
Mm.
just have to work with it and then know that. And in fact, it made me confirm that 9 to 5 is not my portion because that I can't do it again.
Hallelujah. Preach on.
9 to 5 is all my portion. Hey God, nah, I can't. Like, like as of now, people I've had a couple of questions that came in recently that, oh, would you like to? I was like, if it's remote that I will do that, I don't need to come to the office, I'll think about it. But to come to the office every day, people are going to put me in a box. I can't. Like that box thing. You see, most of the 9 to 5s don't allow you actually explore.
That's true.
It's like you are working for me, work for me. I remember when I was at the bank, there was someone who was selling yogurt and was selling it under G. And I was like, you are a bank. If your staff is selling yogurt, and yogurt is something that could like it's one thing that is one food that's like it brings money. So what if this person it become you have a partnership with this person providing yogurt for the staff? This person is making money, the money is coming into your account. Is that not better than you telling the person not to sell it? But anyways, they'll say that what she'll make more money and then say that I won't do the job again. Anyways, so I never like I it's not that I don't like 9 to 5, but I just don't see myself in that box of 9 to 5. Like I feel like my ideas, my strategies, my consultations can help other like a lot of people. So why do I have to put myself in one box as well? So 9 to 5, I don't see it that way. So my school days wasn't really pleasant, like how you people were going to Kumasi without knowing that you're going to Kumasi and all that. But
Charlie, adventures, ala.
but one thing that I'm always telling every young person is that when you are in school, utilize the events, utilize your lecturers. Like me, no lecturer knows me. Probably don't remember my face, but I never made friends with any lecturer aside I was going when I was doing my project and I went to cry in my supervisor's office because my partner was just like leaving everything to me. I was like, yeah, I'm tired. He was like, why are you crying? So he remembers me. But aside that, and then now I'm like, oh, I want to do my master's, and you need recommendations, and it's like, which lecturer would give you recommendation free? And it's like, hey, you have to go through the normal route of paying and all that. I was like, wow, if I had, no, no. So always like there are a lot of opportunities in the school system that we overlooked. I overlooked a lot of them. I did. And me, I didn't have it. I'm the first child. There was no person. I'm the first child and the first person to go to uni in in my family. So the try and error there, I did a lot. So my younger ones, like all the opportunities, I'm blessed to say that I pushed my one of my younger ones to go for opportunities, and she was able to get like a job in France right after school. So she didn't do national service. Now she's moving on to do master. Like that opportunity. So I did a try and error. So I don't see it to be bad because like the younger ones are learning from me. So I'm always happy to at least even though if I and sometimes it's sad some way because it's like why do I have to spend all this time, experience, and then make your years shorter for you? The younger ones, they're experiencing whatever I want to experience. I will experience it like later. I don't know how to put it. So something that it will take me 8 years to experience. I'll do the try and error until I get to the 8th year and I'll experience it. But afterwards, I'll just tell the younger ones, pass here, pass here, pass here. And then within 2 years, 3 years, they're already there. I'm like, why is this world like that? But it's beautiful to see them, and I'm someone that celebrates my people a lot. If you are my friend, I will celebrate you. I will say, God, like, don't come and tell me good news. I'll be more happy than you yourself. And that's me. But unfortunately, fortunately, or unfortunately, all the friends I made, not all the friends, like all the people, some of the people I got closer to didn't like that. Why are you so happy? Like, why are you happy for me? Like, it's weird. They thought I was faking it. And so that was one of the reasons I had a banter with my friend I made. Like, why are you faking? Like, I'm just happy for you, and the person thinks I'm faking it. Like, anyways, to wrap up, that's me, my school experience. Education wise or learning wise, I just did my best. Business, I took business serious. But when it comes to friendship, people, I wasn't. It's not that I was shy. It's just that I just didn't like the energy I was getting from my friends who were in higher education. My friends who were higher than me, or like who were in school earlier a year before me, were more of like, we are no longer in the same class, right? You go and ask them questions and they'll tell you figure it out. Like they don't even want to share their experiences with you. So it was like, I don't want to be in that energy. When you go to your colleagues too, it's like they are talking about, you remember level 100, they will talk about their school days, and I'm like, how you, like, where are you? And then there were experiences whereby this small boys, like I saw them as small boys. Hi, Dan. So I saw them as small boys, and I was like, why are you, why like they'll be toasting me. I was like, this small boy is toasting me, like seriously. So that's all. That energy didn't make me experience uni like you all did, but I love that I get to see the uni parts, in fact, from your lenses. Let's Just Show has started officially, and as I shared on the WhatsApp platform, we are going to be the next topic will be shared by tomorrow, and by Wednesday, we will have to confirm those who will be able to join and all that, so that I want to see your face, right? Today has been just me. I'm just seeing my face. I want to actually, I saw Danso's face, by the way. I want to see other people's faces as well. So most of the time, I think on YouTube, it's only my face that's showing. Right. I look forward to rebuilding this and then even transitioning it to become a podcast. It may be like, you may never know. And also we transition it to become a paid community. Like there's a lot to happen, right? Just imagine it to be that one big platform that started as a joke. And all this started 3 years ago. And 3 years ago was just this random questions I was asking. I was using the podcast, a podcast or podcast, is it broadcasting it? Yes, broadcasting it on WhatsApp, and I'll just ask a question. People will reply the question, and I'll come and set my video and do the record, like and record. But now I'm like, no, let's all be here and let's talk about it and let's see how it goes. So every Sunday, 6 p.m. to 6:30, 7:30. Today we are late, like we spent so much time. We're going to just have conversations, deep conversations. Today has been amazing. I'm surprised that we did it. I thought no one would fall out. When I joined and Black Man joined, I was like, oh wow. And Dansu joined, I was like, oh wow. And you're still here. I'm so glad to have you all here. And the conversations were amazing. I'll even watch it later on YouTube as well. Thank you all for joining. Any final words before we wrap up and end the session? Oh, Danso has to leave. Thank you, Danso. It was a great experience as well. It was a great experience. All right, then. See you all, God willing, next week, and we'll have a chat in the WhatsApp group as well. Bye for now.